the Psychic Love Match is a system, a card system that I created over 10 years ago now when I was working as a studio psychic on Psychic Today on Sky TV. So I would do live readings to a live audience on TV. And what I found was a lot of people were calling in about their relationships. They wanted to know how to deal with them, why the other person was behaving in a certain way, did this relationship have potential, and how could they work at this, how could they make it work, what could they expect, and how could they improve upon it, etc, etc. So what I did was created a card system to use on the TV, and I named it the Psychic Love Match. Now what this does, it's an addition to a card reading. So say if I was to do a tarot reading, and then it came up that the person I was reading for would like to know more about their relationship, or it can just be a reading on its own. And what we do is we look at the type of person. So firstly I would need the date of birth of the two people so I can pick out their star signs. So I can find them in the tarot. So if you had the King and Queen of Wands, so if you had, for example, two Leos or two Aries or two Sagittarians, they would be the King and Queen of Wands. And then I would find those in the tarot and lay them down on the reading table. And then I would shuffle my deck with the Psychic Love Match. And with the Psychic Love Match, what we would look at is, so what personality types are these two people in question? So for example, if the Leo man was an avoidant Leo, we would look at all the different traits of the avoidant. Then we would look at the Leo woman and we would look at her character trait. What is she? Is she secure? Which is a secure type. So we look at all the traits of the secure. And then we pull some cards down the middle and we look at what is the solution for both parties to be able to make this work. But I also go a step further with this, is I look at, using my psychic abilities, I tune in to, does this relationship have potential? If yes, then we look at the solutions on how these both individuals can make this work. What is the solution? What is it the Leo woman needs to be aware of about the Leo man so that she knows how to deal with that situation and to deal with his feelings, his emotions and his character traits. So we look at all that in depth, you see. So it's a wonderful system, and I've just had it sitting there for the last 10 years, and I've been getting quite a lot of relationship readings lately. So I thought to bring it out and present it again. So here I am with the Psychic Love Match. If you find it something that you are interested in and you'd like to know more, you can just pop something down in the comments, and I'll be in touch with you, and we can organise a session if something you're interested in. So the Psychic Love Match is really for relationships, romantic relationships mainly. So it's quite specific, but I work with the cards as well, with the tarot with it, just to bring, and my psychic senses, just to bring in a little bit more in depth. And if you have a Psychic Love Match reading, I record it on voice note and I will send it to you, and it can usually be done on the same day.